Hey guys, what's up? Kylan at 123 here with another Battlefield 3 video. This time we're going to be showing off the Famas. Let's get right into it. We're going to start with the holographic and a suppressor. Start off, the Famas is a French rifle. Even though it's in the hands of what looks to be a U.S. Marine, it is a French rifle. Originally designed in the 60s, I believe. It was one of the first bullpups following after the Austrian Steyr AUG. But the Famas has a couple different variants. The one we see here is called a Felon Famas. That actually is designed for a special combat system that is wired to the soldier to allow for like some cool high-tech, readouts on little like gadgets, like a little PDA that'll tell him, how many bullets he has left, and stuff like that. If there's guys around him, heat signatures around him, stuff like that. So that's what the French are trying to go for with this design. I know this, everybody's like, oh, well, this is the same kind of Famas that was in Black Ops. Well, yeah, that's because most times on Call of Duty, they don't try to go for accuracy. That's, or historical accuracy anyway. They try to go for what's going to be the coolest and what people are going to use the most and stuff like that. So the Famas in this, high rate of fire, 1,100 rounds per minute. So as fast as you can pull that trigger, or I should say reload that gun, you're going to get rounds down range. So right there, obviously you can see the speed of the gun. The holographic sight is very clear, very easy to use, very easy to understand where to put your sight picture at to get a guy. So running along here, of course, I get hit in the head. But that's okay. I'm going to get another chance. Another thing about the Famas is a lot of people were complaining because in Battlefield you couldn't put the grenade launcher on the underbarrel. Not a big deal because they kind of let you use it as a secondary weapon kind of thing. But still, the grenade launcher that it's in Battlefield 3, the M320, I believe it's called, that's actually not capable of being put underneath the Famas because it's just too big of a rig to actually mount up underneath of it. But they made a modification so that the M203, the old tube launcher for the M16, M4, could go on there, because what they would do is they would have it would actually extend so far out that they had to put basically a bracket so that it was attached to the barrel itself just to hold it in place. Standard issue with the Famas, from what I understand, is rifle grenades, like old school rifle grenades. So right there I got shot in the back, dirty bastard. The Famas, very pleased with it. High rate of fire. It took me a while to get some attachments because at first I didn't really like it. I thought it was too fast. So here we're going to show you the reflex now. Still keeping the suppressor in the foregrip, just because that's like my style of play. I like having a suppressor. I like being sneaky, quiet. So right here we're going to run around, see if we can find someone. Like I said, the suppressor on the weapon with the reflex sight, it's a little red dot, very accurate, just like every other red reflex on any other gun in Battlefield. But the recoil on the Famas isn't that bad, as you can see. You just have to know to burst around. You can't hold it in full auto and expect to be on target for every shot. So if you guys decide to use a Famas with a reflex, pull the trigger a little bit, let go, pull the trigger, burst fire, a couple shots here and there. Or if you don't feel like doing it yourself, just hit the selector switch and go to 3-round burst and do it that way. So like right here, I'm under some heavy fire. I threw down a health kit trying to save myself, but looks like they're really trying to get me. And there we go with that grenade launcher I was talking about. So that guy got me with the grenade launcher. So there's my stats for the game so far. Just trying to get that team score up a little higher. So right here we're going to try to get this guy. Ran out of ammo. Remember guys, switching to a handgun is always faster than reloading in video games. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but that's just the way it is. So always keep that in mind when you're playing. That's something that I learned that it's really helpful. It saved my ass a lot of times, probably more than I can count. So right here we got a pretty good distance. I got a friend, trying to shoot at them with a rocket. But right here, trying to get them at a distance. Not really hitting them. I just can't find the right target. So we're gonna reload one more time and see if we can't get them on this one. So here we take a couple pot shots. Looks like we're starting to get them. Couple there. All right, one there. It's a headshot, and one there. Pretty good. So as you can see, if you can aim the gun the right way, the FAMAS is pretty accurate at a distance, even with the red dot on it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, almost all the Carcan weapons, as soon as you unlock them, come with a ballistic scope. Why, I'm not sure. Even the G53, which is a MP5 variant, which I'll show in another video, even that gun came with a ballistic scope, and I think I actually end up using it in the video. But right there, see, I got killed by a sniper, just like I talked about. Sneaky. You never know where they're at. It's kind of annoying to just be running and then, you just get picked off. So, the FAMAS overall, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a good gun. Again, I'm not too fond of the French, but for once they actually did something that's not bad. Unfortunately, like all bullpup designs, the FAMAS had early issues with malfunction and feed issues. So, but that comes with any gun in a process. Alright, so now we're moving on to the ACOG sight. But now I think I'm going to switch to a heavy barrel because the heavy barrel actually gives you more accuracy at a distance, but the problem with it is it increases the muzzle climb. So as you shoot, your gun will recoil harder because the barrel's a little heavier, and it kind of makes it harder to stay on target at a distance. But at the same time, you're more accurate, so you get more shots if you know how to use it the right way. So, like right here, this guy kind of got me through the wall a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he got a ricochet bullet or something. But, so hopefully I can respawn with my teammates and get right back in the fight because I'm pretty sure they were pretty close to them, that guy there. So, let's respawn here and see what happens. Oh, wait. Same guy got me, so right there, 2 in a row, 2 kills for that guy. Just something I gotta deal with, I guess. But back to the FAMAS. Yeah, great gun, great accuracy. The rate of fire is kind of disappointing because, like I said, I'm not that great of a shot, so I kind of go through ammo a little faster because I'm always like shooting at stuff I think is a guy, or just in general missing people. So like right there I got a headshot that wasn't too bad. He was kind of close though, so I wouldn't call that fair exactly. Also, another thing a lot of people don't know is the FAMAS is one of the few modern rifles, besides like the AK, that can have a bayonet on it. I'm not sure if they make one for the M16, M4, L85, anything like that, but I'm almost positive that they don't. But don't quote me on that, guys. So like I said, the bayonet, but what's weird about it is most bayonets attach and they'll hang underneath the barrel, like underneath the muzzle and stuff like that. But on the FAMAS, they actually will rest on top of the barrel and on top of the muzzle. It's an odd looking setup, but I guess, whatever works. Right there, I should have got that guy in the first round of fire. I might have had a chance at this guy, but obviously I didn't end up getting him, but somebody got him, so got the assist for it, so that's good. Now, one thing about the FAMAS, like I said, that was kind of disappointing, and I think we're going to get to that right now, is the iron sights, or no optics on the FAMAS. This isn't the made-up sights that you get in Black Ops. This is the actual sights that will be on the gun, which I found to be accurate yet very obstructive of my peripherals, and just very, in general, too small. You can see right there, it's just harder to see. There's just too much going on right there. More or less like an accurate peep sight, but kind of a little bit harder for open combat. Whereas like the L85, I don't know if you guys watched that video, very open sights, very easy to see, you know, what was coming. So again, dodging LAV shots just like the last video. I think this time I get away though. So like I said, the Famas, you know, now that everybody's unlocking it, it's becoming quite a popular weapon. Not to mention everybody's familiar with it from Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, those games. So, I mean, that guy had a reflex on it. Not bad, but he shot me in the back, so I wouldn't exactly call that, like I said, not exactly a fair shot. So right here, I get some pretty good shots in with the iron sights. I got one guy. Right here, I probably overstepped my bounds a little bit and get killed in the process. You know, like I said, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys feel is a better weapon. You know, just overall, it's a nice gun. I like it, but I feel that I think the best sights for it are the reflex. Only for the simple fact that the dot is very easy, it's very unobstructive. For some reason it's not letting me deploy, so I gotta back out and then try to deploy this way. And this time, instead of putting a heavy barrel or even a suppressor on, I put the laser sight on just because I'm not too used to using it. And wow, jackpot. So those guys just didn't have a very good day. Well, wow, I missed. Like I said, reflex just unobstructive, very open, very easy to see. There's the score for the game so far. Again, squad deathmatch, Carg Island. My friend wanted me to leave the squad I was in and join another one, so that's what you see me doing there. Like I said, right there, that proves it. I'm not that great of a shot. So I mean, you guys might be better shots than I am, but you know, I get lucky every now and then, like with that guy. So I can't complain. But no, Battlefield 3, probably one of the best depictions of most weapon systems out there today. Right there, got a nice little spree going, but of course gets ended just as quick as it was starting. I think my longest kill streak on this game was 25, but that was with an Abrams tank. Let me know what your guys' highest kill streak was and what you got it with. I think I went 25-1. Got killed in the last minute of the game in an Abrams tank. Went the whole way. I think it was on Caspian border. So, you know, give me the scenario. I want to know what you guys did, how far you got, what your highest kill streak was for Battlefield. I know it doesn't really keep track of that like Call of Duty does, but it's still fun to know. So once again, guys, please like, favorite, and subscribe. I got a lot more coming. This is just the second of my videos. Editing's a lot of fun. That's what most of this is for fun and entertainment and information for you guys. I mean, well, I got a nice grenade throw there, but like I said, it's all for you guys. You know, all this is just fun for me. So, you know, whether you guys like it or not, I hope that you guys like it. And, you know, hope you guys find it informative and entertaining at the same time, even though that guy just went Rambo on me. Maybe we can get him back in a minute. But, yeah, like I said, just comment, like, favorite, subscribe. There will always be more videos to post. There will always be more scenarios. And there will always be more video games for as long as there's gamers like you guys. So right there, I get a nice promotion. Unlock the PDWR. Maybe I'll use that in a video another time for a later date, I guess. So, you know, just to wrap it up here, highly accurate no matter what sight. Shoots the same bullet as the M4, so that round's real reliable. really good at distance, but you know, you don't want to use it to shoot through a brick wall too much or try to knock a guy down. But very accurate, very reliable. You know, let me know what you guys think, how you feel about the FAMAS that's used in both this and Black Ops actually being a prototype. You know, it kind of seems odd to me for it being in Black Ops that it was a prototype for today standards. You know, it's a prototype today. It wasn't a prototype in, you know, the 60s or 70s whenever Black Ops was supposed to take place. So, you know, just let me know what you guys think. As always, like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.